This question is for Senator Markey. Is there any age that is too old to serve in Congress?
Well, I think everyone watching this debate can see that I'm more energized than I've ever been before and in my life. I am crisscrossing the state. I'm fighting for families. It brings out the Malden in me every single day, seeing what Trump is doing to families. Congressman Moulton has a hard time keeping up with me in the course of this campaign. So for me, if somebody can't do the job, they should just step down. But I can do the job, and I am fighting every single day for families all across the Commonwealth. Families who right now have an incredible affordability crisis. They see housing prices and gasoline prices and food prices going up, up, up. And what they want is a fighter. And they know that that's who I have been. I have voted against more of Donald Trump's nominees than any other member of the United States Senate since he was sworn in last January. And I'm going to continue to fight him every single day on behalf of every single family in the Commonwealth and our nation.
Yes, but Senator, if you look at the two Trump terms, you voted for 62 Trump nominees, including Secretary Rubio. I mean, and the question is, did you honestly think that Senator Rubio would do a great job as Secretary of State? Did you honestly think that, or did Chuck Schumer just tell you to vote for him? Because either way, it was a terrible decision, and these nominees are hurting a lot of people across the country. Now look, I've done over 50 town halls. You've done a couple. You've missed 3 candidate forums just in the past week. It's a lot of work to represent this entire state. And every time I go out west, the South Coast, the Cape, I hear we don't see the senator. We don't hear from him. We don't get to ask him questions. It's a lot of work. I believe in climbing mountains, not just driving up them. And I want to be a senator who will serve well into the future.
Senator. Okay, thank you. Well, Congressman Moulton doesn't have a single state representative or a state senator or a mayor in his district who has endorsed him. The mayor of Lynn has endorsed me. The mayor of Salem has endorsed me because I show up. I deliver. And with regard to Marco Rubio, last December, Pete Hegseth and Marco Rubio asked for $1 trillion in order to fight a war in Iran, in Venezuela, and soon Greenland, and in Cuba. You voted for that budget. When Marco Rubio asked you for $1 trillion to fight an illegal, unconstitutional war, you voted for it. And right now, the people all across the Commonwealth and our nation are paying the price.
Senator, again, you've voted for more defense bills than I have, including in the Iraq war, after voting to send us to a war in the Middle East that we didn't need to fight. But the question was about age limits, and I think we ought to actually answer the question. And what I have said in this campaign is that we should have age limits. We should have age limits for Congress, just like we have age limits for Massachusetts judges. Now, I don't know exactly what the answer is, but I've made 3 promises. 1, to foster the debate. 2, to fight hard to get whatever the conclusion is passed into law. And 3, if I'm ever in that position, to abide by it myself, regardless of it gets passed. I served with some of the most amazing leaders in my life in the Marines. But at 23 years old, they don't get to run for Congress. I think we should have upper age limits as well.